Hey guys, it's Austin Doctor, and welcome back to another discussion video about the preview for Darling in the Franxx episode 19. Now, before the video begins, I'd like to say obviously I'm not going to put the preview in here because copyright issues with YouTube is at a rise for some reason this week. But along with that, if you are new here, subscribe because I do make more Darling in the Franxx content, and yeah, I do other animes. But anyways, let's get to it. So, the whole entire preview is basically showing that we're going to learn a lot about Dr. FranXX's, a little about the princess, and a little bit of APE. And it's very interesting because look at Dr. FranXX's when he was young. He looks, pretty normal, and everything kind of seems very normal in the background. And it's very weird to see this entire world kind of normal versus what we see in, Darling in the FranXX's current time. And I'm very happy for finally getting this, but now let me show you the APE. Well, some of the members. They kind of remind me of a cult, and as you can see, they're showing the blueprints for the plantation project. And this is the main guy, the leader. And funny enough, we see the others have kind of human-like traits, but that guy with the main leader doesn't. And it leads me to believe this guy came from somewhere we don't even know, not even the human race knows, and he's just there to kind of build this cult and turn people against each other. And as I said, so far it seems this entire world they live in currently, back in the past when Dr. FranXX's was younger, is normal. It's not wiped down, it's not post-apocalyptic kind of stuff, and it leads me to believe that the AP guy has done something very corrupted that caused those other people to lose their humanity and kind of become something they aren't. And it seems it's just this one guy, the main leader. And I know this is kind of funny. It is APE, but I'm starting to notice that the mask of the main leader kind of reminds me of a actual ape. And I know people are like, "Oh, you just noticed that?" I'm like, yes, I had that in the back of my head, but I didn't want to really say anything because I don't know. It seems this guy is kind of trying to get along with the humans to use them, it seems, as we saw with that preview image. Now let's get on to the other images. We see the first FranXX's that Dr. FranXX's is working on, and another thing I'm going to throw at you is this blonde girl. And if you actually notice, it's kind of seeming that it's a single piloted thing so far, which kind of brings the question, what had to happen to change that? And we'll find out. I'm honestly kind of hyped about this episode, but going to the blonde girl, I think that's Dr. FranXX's either wife or girl that he really loved, and I feel that APE sent her out on a mission and got her killed. And it started this entire Colossaur invasion that the main guy basically intended to have, which is, I'm probably sure the main guy is probably Papa. And it seems it's building up to this entire, what happened. And truth be told, I still don't even think they're going to cover everything because I want more about the AP, and I hope this episode brings all that. But I feel if they force too much in this episode, it's not going to be as great as it should be, and that's what I'm hoping they don't do, because I understand we have almost 6 episodes left, and they don't have much to do anymore. They have yet to explain a lot of things, and yes, they could try to fit it all in the last episodes, but it wouldn't feel as great. And I know people are like, "Oh, didn't we just almost have the rebellion start the last episode?" Yes and no. But let me get to my final pictures, and we'll talk about this more. We see Dr. FranXX's as he's getting older, kind of hunchback, and obviously he's looking at the Colossaur princess. Yeah, I'm actually kind of hyped to learn about her, and I don't know. I feel we have yet to really learn about anyone else. I feel this is going to be a Dr. FranXX's kind of focused episode, that we're going to have tidbits of everyone else. But, as I said, we had backgrounds of every other character. I actually really want that. And I know people are like, "Oh, you want more world-building episodes?" I'm like, yes, because I'm curious of how Darling in the FranXX's world is the way it is. And I'm pretty sure we're going to learn about the APE towards the end and what they really are. And I'm pretty sure the Colossaur Princess is gonna say it to the squad, and I don't know. It's just, this is getting very interesting. Going to the Colossaur Princess, I don't even think we obviously know she's not Zero Two's sister. I don't even think she's Zero Two's mother. I don't know why. When I saw this episode, it kind of gave me the vibe of she's just there, she's just the princess, and 02 is not a clone nor, you know, a test subject that was created or byproduct of anything. I just feel that she was made as a Colossaur, kind of like her, and kind of thing. Then again, you could argue that it could be her mother. And when I say this, I'm not trying to contradict myself. I'm trying to open up every possibility because I can't be a closed book during a discussion. And I'm in the middle still. I feel she isn't her mother. Then again, I feel she is because of the blue hand in episode 13. And it brings the question up of who is the Colossaur princess. And it kind of annoys me because I'm very picky when it comes to names. And I don't get why she's called a princess if she had a kid. That's my only issue, because I don't know, I'm very uptight with that stuff. But anyways, going to Darling in the Franxx. This episode obviously will have a lot of background information about Dr. Franxx, and I'm pretty sure people are going to get annoyed because people want the rebellion to start. And I'm like, no, do you understand we only have 6 episodes, and within those 6 episodes they have to try to explain as much as possible. Which is why, as I said, I feel we're after this episode we might actually learn about Nana and freaking Hachi. Then after that we're going to see the 9. Then after that we're going to actually have the rebellion start. And truth be told, I don't even think they're going to finish this in one season. If they do, it's going to be very rushed. And I have hope they can do it correctly, but we're going to feel very, meh if they do it that way. And I hope it's not going to be a short-term rebellion or anything, but we'll see. Honestly, I really like this preview. I don't have the translation because I couldn't find anything that I could translate. Especially it is like, let me see the time, it's 5:30 in the morning Eastern Standard Time, and I don't do so well. I'm very surprised I can do this video. But what did you think about the preview? I thought it was pretty cool, honestly, and I can't wait for the episode. But anyways, guys, if you are new here, as I said, subscribe. Please subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe because YouTube is not very generous this entire month. But yeah, don't forget to hit that like button, and don't forget to comment. Honestly, I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything. This is Austin Doctor signing out. Peace.